Hey, Disciple Kids. I hope that you're doing well this week. And I'm glad that you've joined us again for our weekly devotional. If you have a Bible with you, go ahead and open up to Acts chapter 2. We're going to read verses 42 through 47. If you need to pause this video, you can and go grab one. Or I'm about to put the scripture verses up on the screen, so you could read along with me there. We're going to be in Acts chapter 2, verses 42 through 47. All the believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship and to sharing in meals, including the Lord's Supper, and to prayer. A deep sense of awe came over them all, and the apostles performed many miraculous signs and wonders. And all the believers met together in one place and shared everything they had. They sold their property and possessions and shared the money with those in need. They worshiped together at the temple each day, met in homes for the Lord's Supper, and shared their meals with great joy and generosity, all the while praising God, enjoying the goodwill of all the people. And each day the Lord added to their fellowship those who were being saved. There are several things that stand out in this passage. Is that those who were believers, those who believed in Jesus, those who were followers of Jesus, they learned from the disciples, they learned together, they did life together, and they prayed together. Not a lot of things that we've been able to do very well the last few weeks, but we're hoping soon that we can get back together as a church. And as we get back together, maybe we can do these things better together. I want to introduce you to someone. This is John Wesley. John Wesley is the founder of what has become the Methodist Church, the church that we're a part of. And when he went around and when he preached and he taught and he helped people believe, he did the very same things that these disciples did. He would preach to people, and they would change their lives. And the Bible also often calls people who believe as sheep, and so he would gather people, and he wouldn't do it just one-on-one, just one. He would get several together. So that they could learn together, so that they could do life together, so that they could remember that they're not alone. Sometimes the last few weeks it's been easy to feel like we are alone, but we're not alone. Just like John Wesley's people were not alone. They learned from him and other teachers and preachers. They asked some of the same questions that they had. They had meals together. They played together. They learned from Sunday school teachers and people like this, our disciple kid teachers. They learned from parents and pastors. They had some things that they didn't understand. All of them didn't understand, and so they would learn together. They would play together. They would worship together. They would go to camp together. They'd hang out, and they would pray together. These are things that we need to begin working on, and when we get back together, we're going to work on them even more, of learning about who Jesus is and who God is, and learning about who we are as his children, and praying with each other and praying for each other. So I hope that you will have some questions for your parents about what it means to believe in Jesus and what it means to be a part of the church together as his sheep. And I hope to see you soon, guys. Miss you lots, and hope to see you soon.